Hi everybody, Reegan here. Welcome to your Ashtanga styled vinyasa flow. When you're ready, coming into a comfortable seated position. I advise you have a block and straps necessary if you usually use them in your practice. So just take a moment to go fetch those. If you're ready, placing the block underneath your sitting bones, coming to a comfortable seated position. So really getting the tips of those sitting bones comfortable on the block, making sure you get any wiggles out the body, maybe a nice big juicy shoulder roll, maybe a neck roll or two, completely up to you. And when you're ready to find stillness, hands come down on the knees, slight tuck to the chin, closing the eyes down. Take a few moments here just to note the stillness. Not changing the breathing, but noting how the breath moves in and out of the body. Can you bring awareness to the space that you take up in the room? Maybe noting the air temperature on the skin. Being aware of your presence in this physical space. Maybe starting to deepen every inhale and exhale. And if Ujjayi breath is in your practice, now would be the time to invite it in. Slight constriction to the back of the throat, Jalandhara Bandha activation. An oceanic-like sound washing with every inhale and exhale. We're going to start our practice today with a bit of a pranayama breathing meditation. Equalizing breath. So let's start with a nice inhale, fill up your lungs. And then exhale, releasing that oxygen, feeling the lungs deflate. Prepare for the next inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding full for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold still for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then hold empty for 3, 2, 1. Welcome to continue 1 or 2 more rounds in your own time. I invite you to work with the intention of pratyahara, sense withdrawal today. So going into the internal body with no expectation for today's class, just noting how you yourself show up. Finishing off whichever round of breath you may be on. Inhale as you circle, sweep the arms up, reaching side to side, spread the fingertips all the way up, meet in prayer above the crown. And then exhale, bring that prayer down to heart center. Think about your intention, bring it to the forefront of your mind. And then exhale, gently bow the forehead to the fingertips. Gently blinking the eyes open as you place the hands back in the lap. Once again, bringing awareness to the space that you take up in the physical room. And when you're ready, I'll meet you in a tabletop. You can release the block from underneath you and just keep it handy, placing it on the side, just a little bit out of the way. Tabletop, hands are directly under shoulders, knees are directly underneath the hips, toes are untucked. Draw that belly button in, Uddiyana Bandha, shoulders over the wrists. I want you to hold still in space here. Feel the presence, push down on your hands. Feel the tops of the feet and the knees connect to the earth. Find the inhale for cow as the belly drops. Fan the sit bones up, nice and gently for cat on the exhale. And remember to use that Ujjayi breath throughout your practice. Inhale for cow. And then exhale for cat. Keep moving with your own breath. Close the eyes down if you need to. You've got about 3 or 4 more rounds. Traditionally in Ashtanga, the goal is to use the Ujjayi breath, one movement throughout the whole practice. It is quite hard to achieve, but we're going to try our best. So inhale for cow. And then exhale for cat, push the earth away. Meet me in a neutral spine. Let's tuck the toes, hover the shins just above the mat, a few centimeters, shins are parallel. I want you to push through the spine, that cat-like action, protract the upper spine. We're going to hold for 3 more breaths. Inhale for 1, Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale, actively push the mat away, draw the belly button in, last inhale breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. On the hips as you send the heels down towards the mat. And take a nice roll forward on the inhale, high plank, making sure that the shoulders are over wrist, your hind to the tippy toes, the heels are stacking above the toes. From there, shifting back to your down dog. That is the perfect stance of your down dog. If you need to bend the knees to iron out the lower back, that's fine. It is the beginning of class, so let's be gentle with ourselves. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, rotates, second knee bends. Let's just take time here to take up space, warm it to the back line of the body. Equal weight distribution between the hands and the feet. And then finding stillness in your down dog. Looking forward, slowly walking to the top of your space. Feet are hip distance apart, ragdoll. Generous bend into the knees. Opposite hand takes hold of opposite elbow. So I want you to try and connect your upper torso to your thighs. So even if that means that you've almost got a 90-degree angle in your legs, that is absolutely fine. Swaying from side to side. So work into the deep hip flexors and the psoas. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Finding stillness in your ragdoll, coming into sunflowers, I'll demonstrate for you. As you inhale, rotate the bind of your hands to the right hand side. Use that entire inhale to lift your torso up. You'll feel that deep psoas extension. The peak of the inhale is the peak of your posture. And then exhale, we're going to rotate all the way over to the left-hand side, meeting me in ragdoll again. So one more time on the right. Inhale, rolling over to the right-hand side, all the way up. Deep Ujjayi breath. Top of that inhale is the peak of your posture. And then exhale, rolling all the way back down. Meet me in ragdoll. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Left hand side, we move. Inhale, rolling all the way over. Take that bind to the left foot and then up deep. Inhale, apex of the inhale, apex of your pose. Exhale, rolling all the way back down. Slowly, I want you to feel into your body, that pratyahara sense withdrawal. One more time on the left side. Inhale, rotating up. And exhale, rolling all the way back down. Ragdoll, release the bind. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Let's roll up through the spine, lifting all the way up, meeting me in Samasthiti, top of your space. Hands to prayer at heart center, big toe mounts to touch. Slight gap between the heels, tuck the tailbone in, draw the belly button up, shoulders melt up, back and down, away from the ears, slight tuck to the chin. So we're standing here with intention. We're drawing the kneecaps up, even though it is a relaxing posture rather, it is quite active. So draw up on the quads and the hamstrings. Let's move into our warm up at 3 sun salutation A's. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold as you hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hand to shin, spine long. Exhale, plant the palms as you step back to your high plank. Use that entire exhale to lower you down to chaturanga. You're welcome to use the knees to start off with, making sure we're protecting the spine. Inhale, upward facing dog. Remember, active glutes, active quads. Exhale, downward facing dog. 4 breaths in your down dog. Inhale for 1. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. Inhale for 2, belly button to spine. Exhale. Inhale for 3, shoulders are melting away from the ears. And 4, looking forward. Make your way to a forward fold position, top of your space. Exhale. Inhale, ride that breath up, high mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti. Round 2, we move. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, chaturanga, rocking forward, elbows to 90 degrees, core tight. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze the glutes and quads. Exhale, downward facing dog, once again, 4 breaths. And as you use that Ujjayi breath to guide your movement, you should be able to hear your own breathing, and it becomes a really nice moving meditation. About 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more deep inhale and release. Look forward, step forward, forward fold. Deep inhale to ride the breath all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's move. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, plant the palms. You can step or hop back this time to your chaturanga, or take it slow through your high plank, up to you. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll up, back and down, downward facing dog, 4 breaths. Inhale for 1, feet hip distance apart. 2, belly button to spine. 3, pushing down through all 4 corners of the palms, elbows wrap back. Last deep inhale. And release. Look forward, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain reach. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's move sun salutation B. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose, deep bend to the knees, sinking the sitting bones low. Tuck the tailbone in, belly button to spine. Shoulders press together, or rather palms press together, drishti line of sight to the thumbs. Find the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back to high plank, or you can jump to your chaturanga, your choice, but use the entire exhale to lower you. Inhale, up dog. Squeeze the glutes and quads, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just as transition, next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot to 45, warrior 1 on the inhale. Palms press together, look at your thumbs, square your hips off. Left hip point forward, right hip point back. Low lunge, hands frame the front right foot, step back, high plank. Find the inhale. Strong and active in the core here. Exhale, chaturanga. You are welcome to use your knees if you need to. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps in between the hands, right foot to 45 this time. Warrior 1 as the palms press together. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge, hands frame the left foot, step back, high plank. Find the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time we hold 4 breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Really use that Ujjayi breath as a cooling mechanism. So your intention is to invite new cool air into the body and then expel all the hot air that you've generated on the exhale. 1 more breath. Beautiful, and release. Look forward, move forward, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Sink the hips nice and low, weight into the heels, tuck the tailbone. Next inhale, ride it up, high mountain. Exhale, Samastitihi. We've got 1 more round, sun salutation B. Prepare the body, prepare the mind. Remember your intention, sense withdrawal. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Sink low, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, hop, step, float back, your choice, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just as transition. Inhale, right leg rises, 3-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to make our way to warrior 1. So back foot to 45. Inhale, press the palms together, ride it up, square the hips. Exhale, low lunge. Step back, high plank, take a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Almost there, last side. Exhale, downward facing dog. We should be generating some heat. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, right foot to 45. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, low lunge, step back, high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice work, guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, 4 breaths here. You are welcome to take child's pose if you want to. Completely up to you. It's your practice. Remember, pratyahara also means going into your internal space and showing up for what serves you. So if you need to take child's pose, even if it's just Shavasana, completely up to you, guys. Take another breath in. And exhale, fold, or rather release, let it go. Look forward, move forward, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, sink the hips low, lift the arms up, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, can you sink a little bit lower? This time, inhale all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, samastitihi. Moment just to reset the breath here. Maybe your heart rate's a little bit high, maybe you've generated some heat, just taking note of that. Ujjayi breath still moving strongly through the body, heating and cooling. Let's move. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up, high mountain. Exhale, bring the hands to the hip points. From here, Ashtanga transition, little hop. Feet hip distance apart, a little bit funky, a little bit fun. And then inhale, tuck the tailbone, lift up. Exhale as you dive from the hips, keeping the hands on the hips. When you've reached about 90 degrees or your maximum, you can release the hands, taking hold of the big toes. Peace fingers under the big toes, thumb onto the big toenail. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Okay, we've got 5 breaths here. So if you can't take the bind underneath the feet, you can take your strap, you can place it underneath the balls of the feet, and you can use that as an aid to elongate the arms. So inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, pull the elbows either side of the room. And remember to always keep a straight back. So we've got about 3 more breaths here. So every inhale, find length through the crown, even if it means you come out of your fold a little bit. From there, exhale, dive. Really keeping straight, weight into the balls of the feet. Inhale one last time, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, fold, drawing down. Beautiful. Releasing the strap if you're holding it. Halfway lift, hands to shins, or if you have the space, fingertips underneath the shoulders. Coming into Parahastasana. So if you didn't have the room for the peace fingers, you're going to keep your hands on the strap because this one goes a little bit deeper. So once again, keeping the hands on the strap, doing exactly the same movements as you just did. If you don't need the strap, placing the hands on the mat, palms facing up, coming to stand on the hands, toes come to the wrist creases. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten. And then exhale, fold. Once again, the elbows come to either side of the room. Weight into the balls of the feet. Release any tension in the neck. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Really take this as an opportunity to fold in towards yourself. A nice internal posture to reflect on the subtle body. Pratyahara sense withdrawal. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Releasing the hands from underneath the feet or releasing the strap and placing it to the side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands on the hips. Inhale, coming all the way up. Ride the breath to standing. Samastitihi, big toe monster touch, slight gap between the heels. From here, inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, diving the hands behind you, interlacing the hands, bend into the knees. Inhale, puff the chest. So nice heart opener here. Trying to tuck the tailbone in a little bit so you can see that adjustment that I'm doing. I have quite a stick out back, so we tuck it in nice and tight, opening the top of our rib cage. Take an inhale. And then exhale, diver's pose, coming onto the balls of the feet. Welcome in the wobbles. And then trying your best to drive your torso over your knees. Act. We take it slowly. We've got 5 breaths. Inhale for 2. Belly button in, tuck the tailbone. Ujjayi breath. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Trying to come a little bit higher on the balls of those feet. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. And then reverse the process as you root the heels down, standing up, keeping that opening in the chest. Tuck the tailbone as you lift up, open your heart. And then release the hands without slingshotting them. Circle sweep them up, high mountain. Let's take a vinyasa. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, plant the palms. You can hop, step, or float back. Please make it your own. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Next, inhale breath. I'm going to demonstrate a float or a hop through. We might have a good giggle together because I might not get it right, but let's see. So from your down dog, we're going to inhale coming up into the balls of the feet. And you're welcome to use this transition every time I say come to the top of your mat. You are also welcome just to step forward. So inhale, hand to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees. Next, inhale, launch forward. And then gently dropping the feet in between the hands. And it's going to look different for absolutely everybody, so be kind to yourself. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high mountain, circle, sweep the arms. Exhale, Samasthiti. Let's step to the top of our mats. Hands to hips again. Ashtanga transitions are quite dogmatic, but let's do it. Inhale, proud in the chest, hands to hips. Exhale, right foot back. So you're going to face the long edge of the mat. Left foot is parallel towards the short edge at 90 degrees. Right toes point towards the short edge of the mat on the right hand side. So inhale, capital T, shape the arms, bump the hips to the left. Exhale, Trikonasana, and it's a nice place here to have your blocks handy if you need to rise or raise the floor a little bit higher. So you can place the block on the inside of the foot, palm comes to the block, hands are reaching up, capital T shape. And I want you to envision that you are leaning into a wall behind you, so really opening those hip flexors. Inhale for 3, looking up towards the left hand if it's comfortable for your neck. Inhale for 4. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale for 5. Beautiful. Exhale, looking down towards the right hand. Micro bend to the right knee to bring yourself up, capital T, shape the arms. This time, right hand to the right hip point. Exhale. Next, inhale, left arm reaches as your torso rotates towards the short edge of your mat. 45-degree angle in the back foot. So you've rotated those hips to face to the right. Lift the left arm up. And then exhale, revolved Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Once again, the block is a super nice tool to have here, just making sure that we have proper alignment. So square the right hip point back. Right arm reaches up. If it's comfortable for your neck, looking up at the right hand. Inhale. Exhale. And this can be really intense on the IT bands if you sit a lot or if you are a runner, which I am not. Inhale in. And last 2 breaths. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, looking down at that left hand, micro bend to the right knee, coming all the way back up again. Star-like pose, facing that short or long edge of the mat, and then stepping, Samasthiti, top of your space. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Grow tall, hands on the hips. Inhale. Exhale, second side. This time, a left foot steps back, capital C, shape the arms. Trikonasana, second side. So this time, left toes point towards the short edge of the mat. Right foot is parallel. Get your block handy. Also, you don't have to use your block if you don't want to. Capital T shape. Inhale. And then exhale, left hand comes down. Beautiful opening in that left hamstring. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Weight is directing down to the outer edge of the right foot. And I want you to open up the shoulders. Shoulders are stacking on top of one another. Right arm is reaching up. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Lean back, open up. Inhale. Exhale. Ujjayi breath. Last one. Inhale. Looking down at the left hand. Exhale. Micro bend to the left knee. Capital T shape brings you up. Inhale here. Left hand to the left hip points. And watch how I rotate my hips. Right hand sweeps down and up. And I've rotated my hips, stepping outside, 45 degrees in that right foot. So it's like a warrior 1 hip. Inhale, up. Exhale, right hand comes down inside of the left foot onto that block if you need it. Inhale here. And then open up the left hand, and you may feel a big difference in the side. You may have to step a little bit further out, just adjust towards your body's needs. And if it's comfortable for you to do so, if you could challenge your balance, looking up at the left fingertips, 3 more breaths. Inhale. Square the hips, so draw that left hip point back, right hip point forward. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, rotate the shoulder open. Exhale, look down at the right hand, micro bend to the left knee, swinging yourself all the way back up again, star-like shape, capital T shape. You can take the block away with you. And then we're going to step to the top of our space. Beautiful. Samastitihi. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up, gather the energy. Let's just sync breath to movement. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So just simple like that again. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up, gather the energy. Exhale, bring it to your heart and forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. And while we're working on our hamstrings, let's carry on. Inhale, holding nice and tall, hands to hips. Let's step the left foot back this time, nice wide stance. Ashtanga, very important. Your feet are parallel in your prasarita. So about a leg's width apart, toes are pointing forward, heels are pointing directly behind them and back. Hands to the hips, tuck the tailbone, grow tall. Exhale, fold over the midline, keeping your hands to your hips, folding down. As soon as you can reach down, lift the fingertips up, halfway lift. Once again, if this is inaccessible to you with a straight spine, this is absolutely fine. Just go towards your maximum. Hands down, fingertips in line with the toes if you can. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. So we've got 3 more breaths here. So weight into the balls of the feet. Inhale. And exhale, fold. And I'm really feeling my hamstrings today. So just being kind and gentle with myself. Inhale to create space. One last time. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the shoulders. Exhale, engage the glutes here. And then engage the inner hamstrings. We're going to release the hands to the hips and hold. Inhale. Exhale. And then next inhale, breath, ride it all the way up. Coming into Prasarita B. So holding on the hips. Inhale. We're going to keep the hands to the hips this time. So it's a very different pose. We're going to keep the chest open, hold open, inhale. Exhale, dive down. Keeping the hands to the hips. You'll feel you're much more restricted maybe in the hamstrings. It's good, it's working a different portion of them. Tuck the chin, inhale. And exhale, fold. All right, full posture. Your crown of your head will come to the floor. I am yet to get there, so we just work, be patient. 3 more breaths, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest, inhale. And exhale, fold. Beautiful, let's just do 1 more breath. Weight is pushing into the outer skirts of those feet. And then when you're ready, riding that inhale breath all the way up, keeping the hands to the hips. Let's look forward, go forward. Samastitihi, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up, high mountain. Let's take a vinyasa together. Exhale, forward fold, 1 breath, 1 movement. We move. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move to our standing and balancing sequence. When you're ready, inhale, right leg rises, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, right foot steps in between the hands. Prepare warrior 1, left foot to 45. Lifting the palms up, pressing them together, drishti line of sight to the thumbs. So this is quite a fun Ashtanga transition. One of my favorite ones to teach. Make sure your hips are nice and square. We're going to press to the palms and we're going to end up in warrior 1 at the back of our space. But we keep our drishti line of sight to the thumbs. Take an inhale. And then exhale, just rotating the feet around, keeping that sight to the thumbs. There you go, not too difficult. We are now in warrior 1 on the other side, facing the back of our mat. Find the inhale. And exhale. Shoulders down, hips are square. Tuck the tailbone. 1 more inhale. On the exhale, slice open, warrior two, deep bend into the left knee, facing the back of our space, capital T, shape the arms. Weight is pouring into the outer skirting of that right foot, inhale. Exhale, one day trying to get this left thigh or the thigh that's bent parallel to the mat, inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in. I find it helps if I reach my hands behind me and really draw that tailbone in, inhale. Last one, exhale. Let's low lunge, hand circle sweep to frame the front foot, launching up to a standing splits. Right leg lifts up, left leg is straight. So you can keep the hands underneath the shoulders here. I really want you to focus on squaring off the hips. So this would be open hip. I want you to close those hips completely. Inhale here, and then a bit of a weird one. Let's walk our hands up that left leg. Coming into warrior three, hands to prayer. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale, remember that square hip. You can point or flex the toes, yogi's choice. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale, we're going to land in warrior two. So take the time to adjust your feet. Back foot to 90, left toes pointing towards the short edge. Find the inhale. And then without too much fuss, warrior two to the front of your space. So you swap the feet around, left foot to 90, right toes face the short edge, sinking nice and low. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, inhale, and exhale. Last one. Cores in, nice and tight, trying to get that thigh nice and low. And then let's circle sweep the hands down to frame the front foot, low lunge. Coming into standing split, so launching onto the right foot, left leg lifts up, nice square hips, not open. We're squaring them off, lifting, inhale. And exhale, we've got about 3 more breaths. Tuck the chin, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, belly button draws in, lift that heel a little bit higher. Beautiful work, and then that funny climbing up the leg to warrior three. Let's try find our balance. Hands, whoopsie, comes to prayer at heart center. Nice, 3 more breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, coming all the way back up, high mountain. Circle sweep the arms, left foot meets the right. Samasthiti, hands to prayer at heart center. Mic slipping a little bit. Circle sweep the arms up, high mountain. Let's take a vinyasa. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms, let's step back to a high plank. Find the inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to look forward, making our way to a seated position, top of our space. You're welcome to hop, step, jump, or just walk. Completely up to you. Legs are going to extend out long in front of us, Dandasana. So quite a simple pose, but it is very active. We're going to be drawing our toes back to our shins, so much so maybe, and activating the quads so much so that maybe the heels lift off the mat. Torso to 90 degrees, palms are at the sitting bones, but you're not pushing into your hands. They're lightly grazing the mat. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Really using the Ujjayi breath here, using your core to sit up nice and straight. Remember your intention. Let's just give a quick scan of the internal body. And exhale. Inhale. Beautiful, last one, exhale. If you need your strap, make sure your strap's nice and handy. You're coming into Paschimottanasana. So bringing the strap once again outside or on the balls of the feet, and they're just going to extend your arms. So inhale here, straightening up the spine, making sure the arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, reaching forward, puff the chest, puff the heart forward, and then on the exhale we fold. So remember, keeping a nice straight spine. That is your maximum on the first inhale. That's great. Once again, finding another one. And then exhale, fold. So take it in stages. We've got 5 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And if you don't need the strap and you can take hold of the feet, outer skirts of the feet, that's great. You're welcome to also micro bend into the knees. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale one last time. and exhale. All right, riding that breath up, you've got a tricky one to say, but a not so tricky one to do. It's called Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Okay, so we bend the left knee in and we scooch it behind us. The top of the foot is coming down onto the earth. The heel is going to be pointing up towards the roof. Okay, if that is too much on your knees, please take your block, place it underneath the sitting bones. That will just relieve any tension on the knee. I'm going to keep mine under just for keepsake. So right leg is extended nice and long. Inhale, the arms come up. And same concept with the Paschimottanasana. You can use your strap if you need to. We'll be folding over that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Today, this is my maximum, so I'm going to stay. Inhale. Flexing those toes back, really opening up those hamstrings. Last one. And release. Without too much fuss, coming back up. Let's take that knee out safely, lifting it first, switching it around. Left leg is long this time. Right knee bends in. Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana, second side. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to create space. Exhale, fold. All right, we've got 3 more breaths. Inhale. Remember, just make sure that your back is straight. Your fold is going to look different every single day that you try it. So just remember that pratyahara, sense withdrawal, no expectations, going into the internal body and showing up for yourself. Last one. And fold, release. Coming back up, walking the hands back, lifting the leg out safely, and then removing the block from underneath your sitting bones. Tucking the legs in. We're going to roll over the feet, plant the palms, shoot yourself back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's close out our sequence. Looking forward, inhale. Once again, making your way to a seated position. Extending the legs out long in front of you. First, going to do some core. So grab your block again if you have a block. If not, you're welcome to use a shoe, any kind of prop you have in the house. But we're going to start by lying on our back, coming into a Baddha Konasana-like shape. So bringing the soles of the feet together, knees will extend out nice and wide. We can place the block in between our feet. I like to place it this way, lengthways, holding here. From here, reaching the arms forward, really activating that core, hollow hold. Hold the block here, inhale. And then exhale, extend the legs and the arms back with the block. Inhale, back, bend the knees. And then you take hold of the block with the feet and then extend back. Okay, we got 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold with the block with the feet and then exhale. Block goes away with the feet. That's 1. Inhale, hold the hands. Exhale, extend with the hands. Inhale, hold with the feet. Exhale, extend with the feet. That's 2. 1 more. Inhale, hold with the hands. Exhale, extend with the hands. Inhale, hold with the feet. And then exhale, extend. And last one, hold. Hold it up for 3, 2, 1. And then completely let go. You can place the block to the side. Just bringing the knees into the chest here. You can rock from side to side, completely up to you. You can also just find stillness. And then give yourself a nice big squeeze. Let's start our closing sequence. Soles of the feet into the earth. And then you can extend the legs nice and long. Easy legs up the wall, elbows into the earth. Bringing the knees up and extending the legs up. Letting the lymphatic system drain. You're welcome to stay in your easy legs up the wall. If you want to join me for your shoulder stand. First tip, don't look around. Keep your gaze completely to the roof. Elbows into the earth, tuck the chin in, use the core, and lift those legs all the way up. Ankles are in line with the knees, which are in line with the hips. And find that weightlessness. 7 breaths, Ujjayi breath. Flex or point the toes, up to you. Inhale. And exhale. Which really supports our nervous system. Giving the body a nice workaround, strong in the core. Inhale. And exhale. 2 or 3 more breaths, depending on your breath cycle. And exhale. Start to prepare the mind. We're going to go to plow, so the legs are going to go behind us. Inhale. And then exhale slowly with straight legs, dropping the feet behind your head while simultaneously pressing the hands down to the earth. So the toes will come behind you. Sometimes, or some people may look like this. That's absolutely fine. So toes come to the mat, trying to stack the hips above the shoulders. 5 breaths. Inhale. Remember, no looking around. Full posture. You will take a bind in the hands, straightening the elbows, trying to get the pinky fingers to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work. Last inhale. Exhale will be deaf man's pose. So our reminder in the primary series to practice sense withdrawal. Find the inhale. And then exhale, bringing the knees either side of the ears and providing a little bit of pressure into the ears. So pressing the knees into your ears and rocking back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Release. Straightening the legs out, back to plow. Lifting the legs back up into your shoulder stand, hands underneath the, or rather on the sitting bones of the lower back for supports. From here, coming into elevate if you can. If not, coming into an easy cross-legged position, just crossing the legs and finding that balance, keeping the hands underneath your back. This is a little bit of a fun one. I like to teach it. If you can come into lotus, now would be the time to do so, using your hands to help you. Drawing yourself into a lotus, so if you can get it without your hands, it's even better. Straightening up the spine, inhale. And then gently placing one hand, so left hand to the left knee. Finding balance, pushing weight into that left knee, and then right hand to the right knee. Hopefully I don't fall over. All right, there you go. And then you shift the weight into the hands, and this is strong on the core. You don't have to do this. You can just hold the cross-legged position, but it is fun to try. Last inhale. And then exhale, you can hug those knees into the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice on the IT bands. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And then rolling all the way down. There you go. Releasing the legs. Might look a little bit funny. Just coming into a nice reclined position. One last time, let's prepare for our Shavasana. You can hug the knees into the chest. You can take a happy baby. It's completely up to you. I'm just going to work on my hip flexors, maybe a little bit of a Baddha Konasana, just to reset the body. Gentle rocking from side to side. And then nice big hug of gratitude. Say thank you to your body for coming to the practice. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's find our final resting pose. Generously tucking the shoulder blades underneath your shoulders, tuck the tailbone underneath, make sure that your spine is completely supported by the earth. Feet flop out to either side of the room, palms facing up as a gesture to receive, or you can have the palms on the physical body or down to the earth to just ground down. I'm going to keep my hands into my and then pass your Shavasana. That is my instruction. I'm going to leave you in your Shavasana. Up as much space as possible. I want to come up into a seated position just to seal off the practice energetically. You guys are welcome to stay exactly where you are. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to teach and instruct. I really hope I connected with you today and hopefully see you soon. Namaste.